Okay, so what if I told you that the most powerful thing you can do in any conversation is to say nothing at all? We're going to explore this really counterintuitive but incredibly effective way to command respect and take control in pretty much any situation. It's not about what you say, it's all about what you don't say. I want you to just let that sink in for a second. Seriously, think about the last time you were in a meeting, maybe a negotiation, and that awkward, uncomfortable silence just fell over the room. What was your gut reaction? If it was to immediately jump in and fill that quiet, you might have just handed over all your power without even realizing it. Let's break down exactly why that is. We're all kind of taught to believe that confidence is loud, right? That the person who talks the most, who has the most to say, is the one in charge. But what if that's totally backward? The powerful idea we're digging in today suggests the complete opposite is true. Okay, so this slide really gets to the heart of it. Look at the left side, loudness. It's really just a performance. It's basically screaming, hey, look at me. Am I doing okay? It's seeking validation, and in the process, it exposes a ton of insecurity. But then you look at the right side, silence. That's where the actual power is. It projects genuine confidence. It shows you're comfortable, you're in control, and you don't need to make noise to prove you belong there. You control the whole dynamic because you are completely unbothered by it. So, if being loud is actually a sign of weakness, then what is nervous chatter? Well, it's the act of just willingly giving your power away. And it's a strategic mistake so many of us make every single day, probably without even thinking about it. And this right here, this shows you exactly how it happens. It's like a vicious cycle. So it all kicks off with that moment of uncomfortable quiet. Your anxiety starts to spike, so you jump in to fill it, maybe with a dumb joke or an explanation nobody asked for. In that one instant, you reveal your discomfort, and bam, just like that, the power dynamic has completely shifted, and it's shifted away from you. Okay, but what if you could take that whole dynamic and just flip it on its head? What if you could use that silence not as something to be afraid of, but as a tool, maybe even a kind of weapon? Let's check it out. And this is how you do it. The key technique is called controlled silence. Now, this isn't just about being weirdly quiet. No, this is a move. It's a deliberate, calculated pause. So when someone asks you a question, instead of answering right away, you just pause. You hold eye contact, and you wait. What this does is it creates this little power vacuum, and it becomes a subtle test of wills. A game of chicken, really, to see who's going to break first. And here's the magic part. When the other person cracks first, and trust me, they almost always will, you gain something incredibly valuable. You unlock what's known as silent leverage. So what is silent leverage? Well, it's basically the prize you get for winning that little test of wills. Your calm, controlled pause makes the other person feel really uncomfortable. They start spinning, wondering what you're thinking. Their brain just starts panicking, trying to fill the space that they now feel is so awkward. And all of a sudden, they're the ones looking for your approval. So what does this actually look like when you do it? Well, when you hit them with that controlled silence, you'll see them start to, kind of fall apart. They'll start over-explaining themselves, giving you information you never would have gotten otherwise. They might start backtracking on what they said, and they totally betray how nervous they are, all because you simply chose to wait before you spoke. And while they're doing all that, you're the one who benefits, big time. You're getting all this critical information about what they're really thinking and what they're insecure about. You're commanding respect without even opening your mouth. You are the one controlling the narrative just by letting them talk themselves into a corner. This, right here, is how you project pure authority. All right, let's wrap this up. What's the big takeaway here? Look, this isn't about becoming a silent person who never talks. It's about understanding the power dynamics that are playing out in every single conversation you have. So here's the most important thing to remember. Silence isn't empty space. It's not a vacuum you need to rush in and fill. You need to start seeing it for what it really is. It's a strategic playing field. It's a place where power is either won or it's lost. So, I'm going to leave you with a question to think about. The next time you're in a conversation and that awkward pause happens, are you going to be the one who rushes in to fill it and gives away all your power? Or are you going to hold it, control it, and watch the entire dynamic of the room shift right in your favor? The choice is yours.